I know, okay? I've been promising you guys a video for 8 months now, but your calls have been heard, and I'm finally going to be uploading again, all right? No more excuses. This is me. If I had a video for every time I have heard a company or advertisement say,
Trying times.
Challenging times.
Unprecedented times.
Uncertain times.
During this time of great uncertainty.
Times like this.
In uncertain times.
In uncertain times.
In these troubled times.
Unprecedented time.
During these uncertain times.
At times like these.
During these uncertain times.
In these times of uncertainty.
During these difficult times.
Unprecedented times.
I'd have a consistent upload schedule. So I'm going to make my own video essay starting with that exact statement. In these trying times, it has been hard to understand what is really happening. At least from where I am, we all thought this would have been a few-month endeavor, but 2020 went above and beyond to let us know it does not care about our feelings. It hit so many industries in all sorts of ways. At the beginning, the gas industry was hit hard since no one was driving. Gas prices dropped to almost $1, at least where I live. Tons of local businesses like restaurants had to be shut down because they were just not making enough money to stay open during something like this. It really caught us all off guard. The way life that so many people have enjoyed has changed. No more concerts, no more sports. Things that essentially made us forget about how hard life is, gone or restricted. But I'm not here to talk to you about why everything's bad. You've heard enough of that throughout the year. I'm here to talk to you all about what this means for entertainment and how I plan to revive the old way of life we once loved. What was supposed to be my junior year of college ended up being online school in my parents' basement. It was a crazy beginning because people had no idea what to do. You had some people buckle down and load up on toilet paper. You had some people who denied it was even real. But what happens to people when they're forced indoors? People get antsy. They want to do things. They want to go back to how life once was. There's no outlet. Practically all sports were canceled, so they couldn't even watch those. I can't tell you how many times I've seen my dad rewatch the same football game just to have some sort of entertainment after a long day of work. Yes, I know, I'm naming a lot of bad things, and I said I wasn't going to do that, but it's changing life as we know it. As time went on, the end of quarantine seemed so far away, but I found myself watching the same videos and same shows repeatedly, but that got old. But change isn't always bad. It's something that forces a person to grow and broaden horizons. So, from an entertainment perspective, this is showing us we need to broaden our horizons. For the past decade, the entertainment industry and movies and TV have been feeding us the same things for quite a while. I remember in 2012, I was so excited when the next line of Marvel movies was announced. We could see the path of exactly when the new movies are going to be coming out, and what they're going to be about. Knowing that really made everyone excited about watching. But we don't exactly have that anymore. I'm a firm believer of that when it seems like there's a creative wall in front of you, it's not a wall. It's more like a fence that you need to hop over, or learn to get creative and hop this wall. This is an opportunity to have the most creative things happen. When it seems like there's nothing left and the norm isn't working anymore, it's an opportunity to change the scene and be more creative than ever. Mick Gordon, the composer for the Doom 2016 and Eternal soundtracks, in a GDC conference, said one of his mantras is,
change the process, change the outcome.
And I think that's especially relevant to my next set of points. Well, T-Law, how are you going to change the process? You going to fix everything for us? Well, I'm not God or anything, but I can tell you I think good is going to come out on the other end. Situations like this breed so much creativity because it causes you to leave your comfort zone. For example, I spent much of my life making fun of people who watch anime, but because of COVID, that's kinda all I had to watch. And well, my body pillow's in the mail and it's on its way. So look, I'm kind of a neo-weeb now. But moving on from that, the point I'm trying to make is that since we are in a pandemic, it forced me out of my comfort zone. We keep looking at this as a crutch, when the reality of the situation is our best creative work comes to us when we are at a wall. Personally, I believe that the best work in movies, YouTube, and other forms of entertainment is yet to come. I mean, I don't like Fortnite, but look how successful Travis Scott concert was. More than 10 million people attended because the market's changed and companies noticed the demand. Companies will try and supply the demand for entertainment, but eventually, it gets too commercialized. Let's look at cable TV, for example. The demand for entertainment in people's homes was high back in the day. Cable TV rolled around and gave people a ton of channels in a bundle that was more personalized to you. Nowadays, though, cable has been on a 20% decline over the past 5 years. This in turn was taken over by services like YouTube, Netflix, and other streaming platforms coming along to answer the call, as well as not having such long commercials or none at all. It's information that's quick to get to their audiences. Entertainment's changed. Cable TV became more commercialized and, in the next 20 years, could be obsolete. Being able to access all of these new streaming platforms from anywhere helped grow the industry into what it is today. But now things are starting to change again. People every day are complaining that YouTube is becoming too mainstream and content needs to be censored and so on. People want a new platform. I don't have the answer on how to fix this, but I'd like to help. I'm starting something called Project Revival. This is something that could help give others the inspiration they need to start making their own content. I, and whoever else wants to join me, will be uploading 1, give or take 2 videos a month. These videos can be about anything. I want to start a new wave of content to ease the boredom and help create a new wave of entertainment during this pandemic. This project will go on for about 6 months. I'll be adding a video that people post to a playlist called Project Revival. It can be about anything, but put some work into it to show people entertainment is something worth pursuing. Be creative, make it different. The best way to get in contact with me is through my Discord, linked in the description below, which you should totally join, by the way, if you haven't. If you upload a video and you want it put in the playlist, link the video in the Project Revival text channel in my Discord, or at me on Twitter, @tlaw with the hashtag Project Revival. I want to end this video by saying I'm going to stick to this as best as I can, and hopefully this will give you the inspiration to be part of the next generation of entertainers. Keep it real, everyone, and stay safe. Lastly, I'm going to start actively streaming again, so if you haven't already and want to see less filtered me, check out my Twitch at twitch.tv/tlaw.